Hi everyone, I'm Man and I'm the founder of letsrecoveronline.com. So today we're going to talk about another solution that I found very helpful in the recovery from addiction. And that is the idea of staying in the present moment. Now, if you have never heard of this, then I highly recommend a book called The Power of Now by Eckhart Tolle. So every spiritual teacher and yoga instructors that I've encountered in my recovery journey has talked about this idea of staying in the moment. The main reason why this is so powerful for addiction recovery is because we often go into depression when we think about the past. So when we're in addiction, there's a lot of stuff that happens that we're not very proud of, So I would sit in the present moment and regret all the things that I've done or not done, things that I've said or not said, in the past. Or I'll think about when I was 5 and what happens when I was 5, So this addiction to going into rumination, into the past causes depression, and that I've been through in my own personal journey. Now, another huge mental affliction is the addiction to worrying about the future. So here is when, I'm sitting here, but I'm thinking about what's going to happen to me. I have no certainty, or, I might lose my job, or someone's going to break up with me, or I might never be happy, or, So everything that has not happened yet, and I start to worry about, it creates anxiety. So this anxiety of not being able to get what I want, or this anxiety of losing what I've had, this fragmentation of my being and my mind, what makes my present moment insufferable. So what happens when the present moment is insufferable is that I have to run, right? I have to shut this down, I have to numb out, and I have to go into some kind of addiction to escape this insufferable, impossible present moment, So now when we stop our addiction, when we decide that we want to change, right? We want to stop our addiction. Staying in the present moment means that we're no longer in the past, or we're no longer in the future. We are here in this moment. Our minds, our body, our spirit is here, And in this present moment, everything is okay, right? Everything is fine. There's nothing that has not happened yet, that might happen, or has happened, that is gone. At this moment, I'm breathing, I'm alive, I'm happy. At this moment, there is no expectations, and it is generous, and it is comforting. So when I stay in the moment, it makes my life so much easier. So I don't have to run anymore, right? Now, what are some of the ways that we can stay in the present moment? One of the ways is in meditation, we call it focusing on the breath. And because our breath comes with our physical body, now when we focus our mind onto our breath, we bring the mind, body, and spirit in one place. And now we are in a union, right? And that's what yoga in Sanskrit means, is being in the moment, being in union in the moment. Following the breath is one way. Another way is to recite a mantra. So the mantra can be a word like now, love, freedom, whatever is comfortable to you, peace. Or you can recite any religious mantras that you know. And what that does is that it gives the mind something to focus on, to latch on, and when in repetition, it starts to lose its ability to think about the past or the future, So now your mind is controlled, is tamed, and you are taming the entire being, right? So I highly recommend that you try this, whether it's following the breath or whether it's reciting a word or a mantra, and let me know how you do. It's not easy at the beginning. At the beginning your mind is gonna go running around all the time, but you just have to gently bring it back bring it back to the present moment. And this practice of staying here now in one place all together, mind, body and spirit, is incredibly freeing and helpful, that we don't have to suffer the past and the future, all these mental constructs, because it's not here. I'm not in the past, neither am I in the future, right? So all this mind stuff that drives me into addiction disappears the minute I stay in the present moment. So I hope you try it, and if you have any questions, comments, feedback, and anything, just email me and I will send you whatever I have, and we can have a chat, email, and so on. All right? Thank you.